Hey guys, welcome back to Cruise Blog. This is Allie, and today we're going to be talking about how Royal Caribbean's Oasis class cruise ships compare to Carnival's newest Excel class. Let's get into it. The Excel class for Carnival and the Oasis class for Royal Caribbean have everything you could hope for on a cruise vacation. Tons of activities, fun for all ages, and a wide selection of dining, bars, and entertainment on board. Both the Excel class and Oasis class represent the biggest cruise ships from both cruise lines. Last year, I was able to cruise on both of these ship classes. In February, I sailed on Harmony of the Seas for a Caribbean sailing with my family. Later in the year, I sailed on Carnival Celebration during its inaugural debut in North America. The ship blew me away so much that I decided to set sail on sister ship Carnival Mardi Gras just a few weeks ago. I was eager to see how Carnival's newest class of ships would compare to the wildly popular and trailblazing Oasis class from Royal Caribbean. Come along as we explore how these two mega ships compare from the two most popular cruise lines. First, we'll go over ship class overview. Royal Caribbean debuted its Oasis class of cruise ships back in 2009, much to the excitement of the cruise industry. There were no other ships that could compare to the innovative Oasis of the Seas at that time. From the ship's design to the sheer size to its first of its kind entertainment, Oasis of the Seas was truly the best of the best. Following Oasis, Royal Caribbean launched Allure, Harmony, Symphony, and Wonder of the Seas in following years, and up next we have Utopia of the Seas joining the fleet this summer. The large ship class has proven to be one of the most popular designs in the cruise line's history. With Oasis class ships, Royal Caribbean introduced a ship design with a neighborhood concept in mind. With this, Oasis class ships are very easy to navigate with a distinct design that allows for open air spaces. This includes a central park with real greenery and trees, along with a boardwalk for families with a carousel and an aqua theater with diving show spectacles. When sailing at capacity, Oasis class ships can hold anywhere from 5,400 to 7,000 passengers. These vessels are the biggest cruise ships in the world, clocking in at an astonishing 225,000 gross tons. Perhaps even more impactful was the introduction and inception of the Excel class of ships for Carnival Cruise Line. With the debut of Mardi Gras in 2021, Carnival truly upped its game with the most modern ship to date for the cruise line. For nearly a decade, Carnival Cruise Line focused on building classes of ships with very similar design and size, leading to somewhat lack of innovation. But that all changed with Carnival's Mardi Gras, which was nearly 40% bigger than anything the cruise line had built before. This massive and stylish new cruise ship truly represents a new era for the cruise line, with far more eateries, bars, and lounges on board than any other Carnival ship. Later in 2022, Carnival Celebration debuted as the second ship in the Excel class. The two ships have been making waves in the cruise industry as Carnival finally feels like it's competing with other mainstream cruise lines with these mega ships. Similar to Oasis class ships, Carnival's Excel class is designed with distinct zones in mind. With 6 zones on board, the overall flow and passenger experience is heavily improved. Although the Excel class ships are bigger than anything in Carnival's fleet, these ships are still smaller than Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships. Carnival's newest ships clock in right around 180,000 gross tons, making these ships about 20% smaller than an Oasis class ship. At the end of the day, both the Oasis class and Excel class are considered large vessels with very many passengers sailing on board. However, both of these classes have been thoughtfully and meticulously designed to improve passenger flow and create ample space on board for an enjoyable cruise. Now let's compare dining and eateries. Eating is one of the most important parts of a cruise, I think we all can agree, making it one of the more important considerations when comparing the two ship classes. Royal Caribbean's Oasis class of ships features 9 different inclusive dining options on board. This includes a main dining room which serves world-class cuisine and a multi-level ambiance for 3 meals a day. You'll also find the Windjammer Cafe as the onboard buffet option. For cafe-style venues, Oasis class ships feature a Solarium Bistro, which is located in the adults-only area, along with Park Cafe in Central Park, Sorrento's Pizzeria, Cafe Promenade, the Vitality Spa Cafe, the Boardwalk Doghouse, and El Loco Fresh with quick Mexican options. You can also enjoy a variety of salads and paninis at Park Cafe, a fresh slice of pizza from Sorrento's Pizzeria, which stays open late into the evening and early morning, or a quesadilla poolside at El Loco Fresh. In addition, Oasis class ships feature upwards of 10 different specialty dining venues, including specialty options for steak, Italian, sushi, and seafood. You can even try a whimsical dining experience at Wonderland, which is Alice in Wonderland themed. These restaurants will incur an additional fee though, but they do provide higher quality food on board with a high level of attentive service. Comparatively, Carnival Excel class of ships have a whopping 20 plus dining options on board, meaning you will likely run out of time before you can try everything to eat. You can find all of Carnival's signature venues on board, including eateries that feature celeb chef partnerships with Guy Fieri, Emeril Lagasse, and Shaq O'Neal. These complimentary options include the popular Guy's Burger Joint, serving up juicy burgers made to order. Another Guy Fieri partnership is featured on Excel class ships with Pig and Anchor Smokehouse and Brewery, where you can enjoy tasty barbecue in the Summer's Landing Zone, which is themed after a typical summer picnic. Shaq's Big Chicken is found on board Excel class ships as well, and honestly, this spot is a dupe of Chick-fil-A with crispy chicken sandwiches and tenders. This was one of my favorite spots on the Excel class ship. Other signature Carnival venues include a pizzeria, panini shop, the Blue Iguana Cantina, and a coffee-style cafe called Java Blue. Other complimentary dining options for sit-down meals include Italian Cucina del Capitano and the Mexican-Asian fusion of Chibang. Of course, you can also enjoy the main dining room or the Lido Marketplace buffet on an Excel class ship, although the casual eateries are really where Carnival's Excel class ships shine. All of the quick casual spots for food provide excellent options for meals throughout your cruise, and in my personal opinion, Carnival has the best casual food options of any cruise line. Now let's compare entertainment and headliner productions. Both Royal Caribbean's Oasis class and Carnival's Excel class ships all offer incredible high-quality production shows for cruisers to enjoy. Regardless of which ship class you sail on, I can almost guarantee that you will be awestruck on board. To start, Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships feature 90-minute musical production shows. Most of these are Broadway shows like Mamma Mia, Hairspray, Grease, Cats, and more. These musicals are major productions and a huge entertainment highlight for Oasis class ships. You'll also enjoy other unique entertainment options on Oasis class ships with Royal Caribbean's Aqua Theater, which is located at the very back of the ship, and this theater is home to a diving and swimming show, and it is spectacular. You'll witness incredible spectacles like synchronized swimming and Olympian-level high diving. These shows can only be found on Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships. Another unique show on board Oasis class ships is an ice skating production on the ship's very own ice skating rink. And while you can find ice skating shows on Voyager and Freedom class ships, these are entirely unique just to Royal Caribbean. Finally, you can enjoy the comedians, the live musicians, nightclubs, lounges, and bars throughout your time on Oasis class ships. The entertainment on board is truly fabulous in my opinion from Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships. However, Carnival has certainly risen the bar with its Excel class of cruise ships. On prior Carnival cruises, I always felt like the main entertainment was lower budget and almost kind of resembled high school productions, but this has totally changed with the newest class of ships. To start, Carnival has created a new center stage concept with the Excel class of ships. This stage spans over 3 decks in a large atrium, with the stage being built into the side of the ship. Here you'll find original, incredible production shows like The Most Magnificent Circus, Celestial Strings, Voodoo Moon, We Are One, and Vegas Nights. These center stage productions include live singers, dancers, acrobatics, and aerialists in a dazzling headliner show. Of course, Carnival is known for its signature Punchliner Comedy Club with multiple shows offered each day with rotating comedians. You can also enjoy the Piano Man Bar each night on an Excel class ship, along with the buzzing nightlife thanks to multiple bars, lounges, and nightclubs. If you're looking for more specialty style entertainment, then Oasis class ships might be more worthwhile for you because of the Broadway musicals, the Aqua Theater shows, and the ice skating spectacles. On the other hand, those who are looking for more parties and lively nightclubs will definitely enjoy the faster paced environment on Excel class ships. But at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with entertainment from either of these cruise lines. Both the Excel class and the Oasis class offer a variety of fabulous headliner and production shows. Next, let's get into onboard thrills, amenities, and activities. Cruise lines are able to squeeze a seemingly infinite amount of activities and onboard thrills on their massive ships. Royal Caribbean and Carnival Cruise Line have showcased some of the best onboard thrills for cruisers on their big, massive ships. Similar to dining options, you'll probably run out of time before you can do everything on board. Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships are some of the most innovative cruise ships at sea. You can find the Ultimate Abyss, the tallest slide at sea, on board, along with a water park, flow rider surf simulator, ice skating rink, zip line, and rock climbing wall. All of these onboard thrills are complimentary for cruisers, which is a major perk of Oasis class ships. Similar to Oasis class ships, Carnival has debuted many new onboard thrills and activities on its Excel class. The most notable innovation is Bolt, the ultimate sea coaster. This is the first roller coaster at sea, but it is not complimentary. Riders will have to pay $15 each for 2 laps around the track. But as someone who has personally ridden on Bolt, I can say with confidence that I do think the price is worthwhile. Excel class ships also offer complimentary onboard thrills at the Ultimate Playground, where cruisers can enjoy fast riding water slides at waterworks, miniature golf, sports courts, walking paths, and a ropes course that takes you across the top deck of the ship, where you can even hang over the side. These thrills are all complimentary on Excel class ships. Little cruisers can also enjoy Adventure Ocean on Oasis class ships. This childcare program includes programs for babies, kids, and teens on board ages 6 months to 17 years old. Similarly, Carnival Cruise Line offers Camp Ocean for kids on board with very similar programming available for kids 6 months to 17 years old. Older kids will enjoy video games, crafts, scavenger hunts, and other age-appropriate activities, while parents can enjoy some much-needed alone time. For adults, Royal Caribbean offers an expansive solarium on Oasis class ships, which is for adults only. This serene space is large with multiple pools and hot tubs specifically for adults. Most of the area is enclosed with glass panels surrounding the space as well. Adults can also enjoy peace and quiet on Carnival's Excel class ships in the adults-only Serenity. This large space is dedicated to adults with plenty of padded loungers and daybeds, along with a dedicated pool and 2 hot tubs. You can find more open-air space in Serenity for laying out in the sun, though. Carnival has also included a Carnival kitchen on board Excel class ships where cruisers can take cooking classes right on board. These classes include making your own pasta, pizza, and ice cream, and they take place in a state-of-the-art kitchen. But these classes are also not complimentary and they do require reservations. Both Royal Caribbean and Carnival strive to offer plenty of activities for cruisers to enjoy throughout their vacation, so you won't find any shortage of offerings each day. When comparing the two, Royal Caribbean's Oasis class does seem to have more complimentary onboard thrills in comparison to Carnival's Excel class. However, you will still find plenty of complimentary activities and onboard thrills on both of these ships. Now, let's compare staterooms and suites on board. With so many passengers on board the Oasis class and Excel class of ships, you can expect to find a variety of stateroom accommodations available on board as well. From inside cabins to luxurious suites, there is a stateroom for all budgets on both of these ship classes. Royal Caribbean's Oasis class does feature some very unique stateroom options thanks to the ship's open-air design. In the boardwalk and Central Park neighborhoods, you can book inward-facing balconies. Although you won't have a perfect view of the ocean, you will have some natural light, albeit less privacy than the ocean provides. Similarly, you can book a promenade view stateroom with a view of the Royal Promenade, which is more interesting than a windowless inside cabin. On the pricier side, you can also book a top-of-the-line suite for the ultimate luxurious experience. Similarly, Carnival's Excel class also offers a wide variety of staterooms on board. Guests can enjoy uniquely themed staterooms on board Excel class ships as well, including the Havana Club and Family Harbor. While Havana staterooms get special access to a Havana bar and lounge, the Family Harbor staterooms are conveniently located next to the Kids Club, and a special family lounge also serves up PB&J sandwiches and cookies throughout the day. Regardless of which ship class you sail on, you will find a wide range of staterooms to accommodate any travel style or budget. So what are my final thoughts between these two classes of ships? Royal Caribbean and Carnival Cruise Line are two of the most popular cruise lines in the world. These mainstream cruise lines offer affordable, family-friendly vacations with sailings around the globe, including North America, Europe, Alaska, and Australia. If you're torn between the Oasis class and Excel class of ships, I truly don't think you can go wrong. As someone who's sailed on each ship class multiple times, these cruise ships are some of the best cruise ships at sea. Those sailing with families will definitely love either cruise experience. In my opinion, Royal Caribbean tends to have slightly more upscale ambiance on board, especially on an Oasis class ship, which can curate a better adult experience, and I would argue that the solarium on board is more expansive and serene than Carnival's Serenity space. But if you're someone who prefers a very casual cruise experience, you might prefer Carnival's Excel class. These tend to be a bit more lively when it comes to sail-away parties, nightclubs, and deck parties. Excel class productions and headliner shows, though, are fabulous, and they're kept to just 60 minutes. Additionally, Carnival's Excel class have some of the best quick casual eateries at sea, including authentic pizza, crispy chicken sandwiches, and juicy burgers. You'll have a blast on Carnival's Excel class ships from the moment that you step on board. On the other hand, Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships I think have better specialty dining on board, although these come with an additional cost. Personally, I believe Oasis class ships also have a better buffet and a main dining room experience compared to Excel class ships. Finally, you can also enjoy higher quality production on Royal Caribbean with Broadway shows, diving shows, and ice skating spectacles. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in today. Be sure to comment below whether you prefer Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships or Carnival's new Excel class ships. Thanks for tuning in today, everybody, and be sure to like and subscribe so that you can be notified every time we have a new video. Until next time, happy cruising.